What's up, y'all? It's your boy Josh back at it again with another video, and today we're gonna be doing a carb install on the other bike, the Lender bike. I haven't done nothing to it, so I finally got the carb. I threw a 120 main jet, left the stock pilot, haven't tuned it yet, but yeah, let's get right into it. I basically got everything: throttle, tube, cable, you name it, intake. Let's go, let's get it, y'all. All right, y'all, so what y'all finna need? Y'all finna need some needle noses, pair of pliers or vice grips, and then you're gonna need a 10. And if you already did the governor delete, you're probably gonna have to mess around with that, so we're gonna have to pull out the 8mm as well. So let's get right into it. Close the fuel and the choke halfway, and we're finna pull this airbox off. Keep these bolts, you're still gonna need them. So you're gonna pull that off. There's your airbox. Then you're gonna slide the front gasket off. Those needle noses, pop these links off. You can bend them, get them out the way. Might not need them no more, to be honest, unless you need them for something else. Otherwise than that, you don't really need them. So just pop that out. And then you still got your fuel line here. So what you want to do is find a bolt, pinch it off back here, and then we're gonna stick this screw in here. There you go. That's blocked off now. That won't leak. Slide the whole carb off. So to pull these studs off, you could either use a pair of channels or vice grips. Bite it, turn it, then it'll start breaking loose. You just pull them all the way out. Next one, if you don't have that, you don't have an impact and socket, just tighten it all the way to where it stops, like that. And then you're gonna back it out, and the whole stud is gonna back out. And there it is. Pull the whole stud out. We got power tools, so we finna just do it the faster method way. We'll be straight after that. Maybe you got one up top, and then you got one on this side here. Whole plate should come off. That. And then you got your governor arm here. I'm not too sure how you guys did your governor delete, but my rod is no longer inside, so we could pull this whole thing out. And so here's the main carb itself. So I assembled this last night in my garage. Pretty plain and simple, explanatory. Just bolt this side on. You could put that plastic spacer there. Has an O-ring on one side, which is facing towards the intake manifold. There's already one on the carb. This is a VM22, I believe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So kit comes with everything. Comes with gaskets, all the necessities. Gasket we're gonna be using is gonna be this one that's shaped like that. So of course that one's gonna go in here like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place this here, and then it comes with hardware. Okay. Got one threaded on for the most part. And when you guys assemble this intake, make sure you guys line up the hole. Make sure it's at least almost centered. If you guys have it off where it's blocking it, it's gonna start causing a lot of issues. I'm gonna run the fuel hose into the fuel, run it around, see where we need to cut. Right here should be fine, because we're still gonna add the inline fuel filter. Now we're gonna get our fuel filter. Directional, so flow, okay, cool. Which means like this. Then we're gonna go ahead and pull this bolt out. Okay, cool. Then just push it in, plain and simple. There's that. You can still use the old clamp that bites onto it, or not, whatever you want. If you have side covers, just pull these off real quick. It's not gonna take you long. Like I said, got Phillips. These happen to be stripped. Great. Hopefully, if one breaks loose, should be able to slide this assembly off. Hopefully, hammer would be preferred. Slide it off. Same thing like how the other one was. Just have this lined up there. When you do this, make sure you're not like slammed in. Once you max out inside, just pull it back a hair. Therefore, this backside doesn't create friction in between that plastic tube on the inside. And I'm gonna run it right through the front of the frames just to make sure we don't get any sticky throttles. Push that in there, pull this boot back, push that in. Compress the spring all the way down. And on your throttle, it's gonna be a longer slit, small slit. Put it on the longer one. That's where your throttle goes, your cable. So right here, you got your idle side, and this is where your throttle cable goes. When you install this, make sure you put this where the idle screw is. Very plain and simple. People have usually put it backwards and they're like, it's not going back in, or they put it in a certain way, and they're just like, it's not going in. But yeah, so when you put it in, make sure this is against the idle side. It's just slide right in, just like that. And just like that, carb is installed. Reinstall your blower housing. That's basically it.